I know I always look like Wednesday Adams on here, but anyway. So Joey and I, we were talking today, and we were just in awe of God's power and just what God has done. So we like to talk about it a lot. And we were talking about, our daughter. She has gone through some things herself, and just times where we have prayed to the Lord and we had his ear. So we would ask him for something and he would allow it. We would see it come to pass. And there are some things that we have asked him for, and the answer is either no or it's just not yet, because those things haven't come to pass. But there are those things that we have asked him for, specific things. And when we both have seen them come to pass, we just boast in him and we're so excited. And we were talking about that today during our conversation. And one of the things he was talking about is our children and the level of calm that they have. And they have actually, experienced things and been through things because they're our children and they see what we go through and they see how we handle it. So they have been witness to a lot of different things. And my son Jonah, when he was younger, he dealt with a lot of anxiety. He was in public school at the time, and Jonah has his own personality, his own way about himself. And even when he was in public school for 6 years, that's how long he was in public school, every single time my husband and I would go to an open school night, they would always tell us the same thing. It didn't matter what year he was in. It was always the same report. He doesn't talk. He doesn't even raise his hand to ask questions. He's still a jokester, but there were just ways about him. And when my husband was in the hospital for almost 2 months, my son Jonah had like a nervous breakdown or something. Like it really affected him mentally. And he would have anxiety attacks. I would have to call my husband on FaceTime so they could talk. But now there's just this level of calm. And they're very calm kids. And we were talking about how we believe that's answered prayers. That God has taught us how to endure, but he's also teaching my children. And he was telling me today, I'm just so thankful that you and I are home with them and we're pouring into them. This is such a gift, such a blessing. And it is. If you have the time to pour into your children, let that be your first ministry.